wasn't high enough. Boop. But that's a little too high. Boop. That's better. That's better. With my OCDC. From the ACDC. It's the OCDC, so the ACDC calls. I'm really not current, but I'm slightly current. Coach Catfish has something here today. And I didn't want you to think I was coming uncovered. Because I got the M hat, the 13th M hat. And I got the fuzz. I got the fuzz for my buzz. Well, I ain't got the buzz yet, but I'm going to get the buzz soon. But you see the silver's in the hair. And it provides the same kind of necessary thing that the CRT shielding and the aluminum foil do. Because it looks like I got a little bit of... Maybe my granny cooked the tripe too long in the aluminum pan when Coach Catfish was a little boy. I'm not sure if I'm screaming, but I think I may be. Anyway, this is something to scream about. Got a new, evil genius idea. Let me put on my 13 hat, cause you need to know who finances this here stuff. Him. I'm not him, but I just play that way, on the thing. And I need to have a tube. Oh hell, I look good. I look good with the hat, don't you think? Pull the beard out a little bit. Got the bandana. The colors flashing on my neck. Anyway, you try to cut that sucker off, you're going to run into some titanium and screws. But I do like, I like it in the hat. Anyway, that's not where we at. 136. We ain't going to go out and pick up sticks on the Shabbat. What we got? Here. The old style versus the new style. Now, that sounds cryptic and niptic. Because, there's the old style of the Crips, and there's the new style of the Crips. And, in their own days, it's all hips. But what we was talking about, it's a French thing. And the frogginess of the jumping and the humping. And that's what we got. Is Monsieur or Madame, I'm not sure, in this here climate. The neck. Heck, the neck. In this here climate, I'm not sure what to say. If it's a Monsieur Guillotine or a Madame Guillotine. But it does the same thing. See, this here is the old-fashioned way. That's where you stick your neck. That's at the blade that's hanging above your head. It's an inertial object, an inertial acceleration, earth gravitational object thing that comes down and it can't do anything else once it's let go. Because, you talk to the man that wrote the Principia. He'll tell you all that. Anyway, Newton, give me some figs. I think that's bigs. But I'm very small fish. Not even a fish. I'm just a little swimmer. Anyway, we're going to worm out of this here somehow. Because what we had is the old style. That was the old style of dispatching individuals without the head. Now, Coach Catfish. Oh, hell, that hurts. I looked at all kind of stuff across multidisciplinary, traditionary things where you do different stuff. We used to do the electronics and the physics, and you do some of the psychology and stuff like that. And hell, the old I need to wait till 33, but I know I can't because I can't have no dead air space. Because if I don't just keep talking, something will happen bad. I'm not sure what. There it is. Anyway, we got our 333, and that's half the 666, and that's where Coach Catfish is going. Now, the true evil genius plan is crossing the disciplinary things. Knows a lot of stuff, cross a lot of shit. Just knows about the green poop and the yellow poop and the orange poop, and you eat the wrong kind of color your crayons, you'll have some purple poop. Anyway, no, Coach, you'll believe anything, be a snack. But what it is Coach Catfish doesn't figure out how to. I didn't come up with something called. It's the Guilt-atine. Or hell, at least that's what they say. It's the Guilt-atine. And it's a new style, bloodless, a way of dispatching people's heads into another dimension. Yeah, maybe the fourth dimension, if you can set that tensor up, sucker. This new style they say, is bloodless. And what it is, and why I think it is so effective is because it uses a CO2 laser. And CO2 is, man's killing the planet, and the whole planet's very big, and we done talked about that. Coach Catfish, the hand. I don't like that the hand hurts so bad. And I'm grasping that sucker like my life is dependent on it. But what it was, you got to get back the left hand with the right brain. That's what it was the problem all along. Now we get back to where we was. The best use of CO2 lasers. You dispatch by the very gas. You guilty of people snack. So in other words, you know, CO2 laser is a pump laser. It's a very powerful laser. Oh, those poor chickens. I don't know if they done found a fly or they just here at Coach Catfish and, oh, he got pasty bottom. I'm going to have to go clean his bottom, stick him under the water faucet for a little while and get the poop off because if they can't poop, they die. That's how Coach Catfish understands how that works. Anyway, the CO2 is a very attractive lasing medium. Man will be more scarce than fine gold. Oh, 20 kilowatt lasers. 72,000 megajoule, 72,000 joule, that's 9 times 8. And so it's 1 megajoule laser equals a 1 megawatt laser equals 1 gigajoule. And you know, people's all up in shh, it's okay. Because Catfish scares them like it scares most things. They's all up into gigajoules. But the thing is since your crime, beef snack, is you breathing out some CO2. You doing all kind of CO2 stuff. In fact, your very footprint has CO2 written all over it. Because your body is made, you know, in many parts. CO2. You breathe the shit out. The plants eat it. Well, you know, people forget about that. Because the more CO2 you put out, the more greens is the plants. And that's what Coach Catfish is here to try to explain to you. It was 6:31. Yes, my son. The thing is, about the megajoule laser, it's a CO2 laser. So if your crime is putting out too much CO2, they just don't see it. It's like here, right here. You can see it. It's that one right there. You stick your head in the hole, unlike the hole up here. You stick your head in this hole, and you get a gigajoule, and Coach Catfish understands gigging, cause from the bayou, and we gig the hell out of that sucker. And next thing you know, your head is vaporized, or it is self-cauterizing. You could just put it in a line across there like an industrial cutting laser, and just go, whoop, whoop, whoop. They had to do it 3 times, because when you say shit like this, you must be paid something back. Anyway, that's what it was. The gigajoule laser versus the old way. The inertial, you don't want that frame of reference all up on your neck. Thing happening. Is the acceleration. You know, it is that second derivative. Correct? I think I am. Anyway, Coach Catfish been trying to bone back up on this here stuff. But I think the evil genius plan to do this here stuff when the evolution takes place is hell. For these people that's here doing the CO2 stuff, the big of a footprint, use the gigawatt CO2 laser. The gigajoule. You actually don't need that much. You can probably do the whole job with, I'd want to try a couple of 100 watts. Just to make sure I didn't prolong agony. Anyway, this is a stagony, and I'm not sure. You can never be too safe. Bullshit. To mitigate is to calculate. You power. Oh, that's what it was. Somebody said, you can never be too safe. And Coach Catfish say, boo, 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 boo. Hell, if you're a little boy and you ain't jumped off the roof or something like that, or run your bicycle, well, you've done all kind of stuff. Then you just, too much safety breeds the gelatinous creature that just has to go, oh, and whoever can jiggle the most is the one that gets the golden star. Anyway, Coach Catfish out. We got to move up to the new. It's the hell. Coach Catfish done messed up everything. It's the Guilt-atine. The new one is called the Guilt-atine, not the Guilt-atine. No, it's the Guilt-atine. Cause hell, you guilty. You got a footprint bigger than almost. Well, he's not that big. He's really not that big. But there's some people that. My cousin Larry Bird, third cousin back, Larry Bird. He got a big ass foot. So he probably got the footprint of a Guilt-atine, probably got his own airplane and everything. CO2. Coach Catfish is going to put up a video where I cooked ribs yesterday on a fire and where I worked on my wooden raised beds to give off more CO2. And then I cooked the ribs on gas and then give off the more CO2. And Coach Catfish ate that stuff and farted and burped and the garlic. Because I got the home garden too. I'm a big producer of the CO2. Good Catfish out. If you anything like me, you better stick together. Otherwise, we just all hang separate. Let's give a shout. I will scream and shout, but I do praise to y'all. Just trying to let y'all know. Eh. Again. Hell, Coach Catfish forgot the whole point. The whole point of the last video, because I'm going to stick this here on as an axiom to maxium and an adjunct to the hadjunct. And it'll be a hector to the mecta. A hector and a lector, I'm not sure. They may have been kin at some point. They sure as hell ate and killed lots of people. Anyway, the hector, Mr. Lecter, we got to get on about this because it's the 29. We very, yes. And what it was the whole point was Coach Catfish wanted to open up a new campaign. Because, after talking about all the stuff I'm talking about here on this thing, you need to understand what it's about. It's about this here. It's about the happy planet. It's a happy planet. It's a happy planet. It's a very happy planet. As you can see, that sucker is happier than you and me. And what it is there's a hand in the spirit in the sky coming in with a big old can of CO2 and spraying the earth. Because we want to get up to 666 parts per million. And then the earth will be happy, and we will be green, and we'll be dripping green. And the people's not going to be having plenty of oxygen so they can breathe and produce more of those CO2 producers. And at some point, we'll be able to produce enough CO2 ourselves through our own interactions and what we do to keep the planet happy, because this is a happy planet. 666 CO2, you thought it was a devil number. Hell no, people. You got to understand, the science speaketh to itself. 666 parts per million is not that high CO2. We've had that more and more and more. Many times back in the day when the earth was greening. It was mean and green. We don't want to be mean and green. We just want to be green and have little babies. Anyway, Coach Catfish out. But that was what I was trying to tell you. The new program. It's the 666 program. 666 parts per million is what we're shooting for. And we're looking for that big old hand in the sky with a giant CO2 bottle. Treat us like a greenhouse. Grow, my little creatures, grow. Oh, hell, I gotta stop. I can't hold that no more. My arms will come out of place.